I mean, I don't know if we're going to contend for this win, but we're contending for a top 5, guys. That's pretty big for us. Hey Gearheads, and welcome on back to the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. I'm Alan Bailey. It is Season 3, Week 9. We have started our own Cup program. We have championships in Dirt, Truck, Xfinity, 2 in Xfinity, and a Cup Series championship. But now we've started our own program, and we're junk. We head on out to Bristol for the 8th race of the season here. And yeah, I'll give you a look at the car. We've upgraded everything as best we can, but it's a short track. We're going, and we have a speedway car, so we lose 6 right there. And it stings because that's the best the engine's been pretty much the whole season. Doesn't really matter though, so we'll take our only car right there as I have the hiccups a little bit. Yeah, we'll head on out to one of my favorite tracks, Bristol. See what this 28 Chevy's got on the short tracks. Let's go. So believe it or not, we actually qualified. Car's slow. There's no other way around it. We only have a 77 engine. It's just slow. The suspension, the aero is really bad too. So all of that basically came out to us qualifying 20th, which honestly not bad. Like if I finish 20th at Bristol, like that's cool. I'd love to try to go for a top 10, maybe a top 5 out here. I know how to get around Bristol. It's just we don't have a good car. There's no other way around it. This racetrack in the spring, we'll see the dirt race in 2021. That's the big headline.
All right, man. You're coming to the green. Be ready. Ready. Green, green, green. Got a car coming inside now.
In next year's game, this race will be run on dirt, which should be very, very, very cool, in my opinion. Hello, Mr. McDowell. There was a little bit of news that hit the internet about the new NASCAR game that's coming out in 2021 for consoles. The biggest piece of news, the big 2 pieces of headlines, is that it will be on the Nintendo Switch and that we will be getting a mobile game, a new mobile game. So that's cool news. I have a Switch, I have an Xbox, so I'm excited to see what that means, but it means ultimately that somebody at Motorsports Games in 704 is going to have to work on... Ooh, Willie Byron! Ooh. Somebody at Motorsports Games is going to have to work on basically downgrading the console game for the Switch, because the Switch does not have the same graphics capabilities as Xbox and PlayStation and PC. So, that's just something to keep in mind. We're gonna that's just more work for them ultimately. But I don't know, man. I mean, like, I think it's cool that's happening. I don't know why that was never the case 5 years ago. But it just means that they're spreading themselves thin. In this game, it is kind of a make or break for them. We've had 5 years of questionable decision-making by these games, and it's a whole new team. It's a whole new engine. It's everything's brand new on the new game. Build from the ground up rebuild, and it's for the next gen consoles. So graphics and physics are the 2 major things that everybody's keeping an eye on. Personally, I don't need to have Xfinity dirt and trucks in the new game. I'd rather have a really, 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 really good Cup Series game, but I don't know. We'll see what they do ultimately as we try to work this bottom lane here. We're just inside the top 20. So we're getting there. The car's not the end of the world. It's just that we're not that great. The car is only 77 on the engine, which is why we're struggling a little bit. But I know how to get around this place, so that makes up the difference a little bit right there. Working on Chase Elliott right here for 15th. I don't think we're going to get him. Brad just took the checkered in this stage. Yeah, nope. Tried. We just barely got to him, but that's...
Nice driving that stage, driver.
Yeah, not bad. We were going forward there, but Jones was kind of honest, and we were having to play defense a little bit. Oh, nobody's pitting? Okay. I was hoping to pit because I would have loved some tires, but we'll stay out with the rest of the field.
Be ready here. Got a car low now.
Copy that. So I want to be on the bottom. You know me. I'm a bottom feeder.
All right, you're clear there.
There we go.
Car outside.
I mean, we're in the thick of it, guys. We're just outside the top 10. But the problem is that our car is just not that fast. So we're having to kind of work. We're really having to work it a little bit right there. I know that was aggressive, but that's the kind of moves we have to make. I wouldn't normally do something like that, but that's where we are with this car because it's only a 77. Oh, 3 wide. Get a nose underneath him.
Still there?
I mean, here we are looking at in the top 10, trying to get in the top 10.
Stay low, stay low.
Oof.
All right, you're clear there.
Let's do the work. We're doing it. Tyler Rennick for 10th right here. Got him. Looking at Newman for 9th. We're going forward, guys. It's just that we have to play defense a little bit with the guys in our rear view. Take this one lap at a time. Ooh. We were really catching the back of the field right there. We were right on Harvick right there for 8th. But caution. No idea what happened. Everybody's going to pit, though. We will pit as well. We're going to lose time because of that damage, but we got to... yeah, I'll repair it. I don't want to, but we will. No changes. Car's good.
Ready? Green flag.
Got to hand it to the pit crew. They got us out right where we were. No spots lost, so that's huge for us. We're looking at potentially some stage points here for the first time in our own equipment. I had to shove it down there. Up to 6th. Are we looking at a 5th? Potentially? Can we get to Bowman? No, we're not going to get to Bowman. It looks like we're going to be coming home 6th in this stage if we can hold off Jones. Jones in the 20's been kind of following us through the field, so he's on very good equipment compared to us.
Top 10 that stage. That's worth a few points.
Amen. Does anyone pit here, though? That's the question. Doesn't look like it. We're good to the end on fuel, so that's it with pitting, so we'll stay out.
Be ready here.
I'm ready.
Inside.
We got to try to get to this bottom to defend it, but Bowman's down there, so we're going to get there.
Still there?
Nice. This car's really good on the bottom, not so good on the high side, so...
Careful. Still there.
I mean, I don't know if we're going to contend for this win, but we're contending for a top 5, guys. That's pretty big for us. Hello, Tyler.
Car there on the outside. All right, you're clear there. Still there inside.
Ooh, the 20 car got underneath us. He got a nose up on us, finally. It took him, 35-ish laps, but Jones finally passed us right there for 5th. Ooh. Frame droppage right there, and we just went straight. Awesome game.
Got one down low now.
So we're going to lose some momentum. We're going to have to come back from this.
Car outside, hold your line. All right, you're clear.
Settled into 9th right here, but it's still going to be tough to hold off some of these cars. We get better as the run goes on, so hopefully we can come back for a top 5 here. With 27 to go. We got a lot of racing.
You're all clear on the bottom there.
Harvick got around Jones. We kind of followed him through a little bit right there.
You're clear.
And you see the 8's getting held up by a lapper right here. Harvick took advantage. We'll try to follow suit. We are going to follow suit.
Car there on the outside.
Nice. Up to 8th. Harvick getting held up by some of these lappers. We're trying to take advantage of him. We do, up to 7th now, looking for more. You see Hamlin has almost lapped the field. We're 7th, and he's coming up right behind us, basically. But there's a couple of lead lap cars right here in this pack that got held up by these lappers, so we're trying to take advantage. Hello, Mr. McDowell.
Outside, 10 to go.
Up to
Clear all
5th
around there.
with about 9 to go. We've got less than about a straightaway between us and the leader, and we're 5th. So lappers have played a huge factor in this race. That's pretty much gone caution-free other than the stages. Keselowski's right here getting held up by another lapper, so we're looking at 4th right here.
All clear.
We might have helped Keselowski get around that lapper right there, but got a couple Penske Fords up here who are just hanging out. And for the first time all day, we're going to try this high side.
Still there?
Oh, we're going to go 3 wide. We're going to take it real low. We're going to take it up to 4th.
5 laps to go.
Copy that. I think we're done catching cars because Bowyer's about 5 seconds up. So's MTJ, and Hamlin set sail. He got around these lappers pretty well. He's 10 seconds up. So not a win at Bristol, but we're looking at a 4th place finish if we can hold out the next 4 laps here. Best career finish in our own equipment here. Potentially a huge points day for us and a huge payday for us. I don't remember what the pay is like at Bristol. I think it's decent. It's not, you know, Texas or Daytona, but it's not nothing.
Got one peeking
So,
outside. All right, you're clear
I
there.
kind of want it to stay green because I know we probably don't have anything for the leader if we get a green-white checker here, and we'd probably lose some spots if the caution comes out. So you see Haley. That's the second time we've passed Haley right here.
2 to go.
Copy that.
All right, you're clear there.
Hamlin's about to take the white, so we're looking at the end of the race here. Right there, he takes the white flag. So next flag ends it. Denny Hamlin going to be winning at Bristol.
White flag.
Couldn't think of the word. But we gained on Hamlin a little bit right there, and you see we're gaining on Bowyer a tiny bit as well. So 4th place finish at one of my favorite tracks. That's really respectable. Next time we come here, we might be contended for a win. You never know.
Great job. You worked some magic out there.
Amen. Yeah, we did. First top 5 in our own equipment. Feels good to come to Bristol. You see your top 10 right there. Hamlin, Truex, Bowyer, Bailey, Keselowski, Harvick, Bowman, Busch, Matt Benedetto coming home 9th, Kyle Busch rounding out your top 10. Pretty darn good right there. Let's take a look at our money situation. Yeah, you see right there, not a huge payday for us. Bristol doesn't pay that well, but you know what? That might actually get us an upgrade for our suspension, perhaps. I don't know. We'll take a look here. But let's take a look at the point standings. We are up and into the top 30 with that run right there. 29th in the point standings right there. Pretty good. Let's see who is leading the points right now. Hamlin takes over the points lead with a second win on the season. You see Logano, Busch, Keselowski, Bowman, Busch, Truex, Harvick, Kenseth, and Chase Elliott rounding out your top 10 in your point standings. Want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you give us a follow over on Instagram and on Twitter, as well as Twitch at Hey Alan Bailey. Also, make sure you mash that subscribe button down below. It's absolutely free. Our 500 subscriber giveaway is right around the corner. Got to be a part of it by just mashing that subscribe button, and make sure you give us a thumbs up for our hard-fought 4th place finish. Best career finish in our own equipment. Best finish of the season so far. That feels really good. For the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode, I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see you at the track.